What if I told you could build an SEO asset that could bring in 50 to 100 or even 500,000 targeted visitors without writing a single new article? We built a programmatic system for one of our clients, a SaaS in a crowded space that generated over 200 high-intent pages without a dev team involved. This programmatic strategy led to a 93% increase over 8 months. But here's the real win. Those pages became a direct path to revenue, driving users straight to their product core conversion event. The secret isn't bigger content budget, it's smarter content architecture. It's called Programmatic SEO. In the next 8 minutes, you'll get the exact 5-step blueprint that we use at Embarque to build these traffic machines for SaaS companies. But this is what most people get wrong. This isn't about building tons of pages. It's about creating the right pages for the right searches at a scale that's impossible to do manually. Here's what we're going to cover. The one core concept that makes programmatic SEO work, the 5-step build process from data to deployment, the single biggest mistake that causes these projects to fail, and how to track revenue, not just traffic. Why programmatic SEO? Open your keyword spreadsheet. You're looking at 1,000 long tail or high intent keywords. Things like X for use case or X versus competitor. The traditional approach was writing bespoke 2,000-word articles on each. It's slow, expensive, and frankly, overkill for a query that just wants a direct answer. This is content bottleneck. Your ability to grow is limited by your writer's bandwidth. Programmatic SEO flips this model. Instead of writing one article for one keyword, you build one template that can perfectly answer thousands of similar keywords. Think of it as a page factory. You have a single, well-structured template. You feed it a dataset, like a list of industries, use cases, or competitor names. The system then populates the template with this data to create unique, high-quality pages, each targeting a specific high-intent search query. So the main question is, how do you build this? Step 1 is to find your scalable data source. This is the foundation, because if your data is weak, the whole system collapses. You need a data source that is publicly available. You shouldn't have to create this from scratch. Structured. It should be clean, categorized, and very easy to work with. Searched. People should be Googling these terms. For a project management tool, your data could be industries. So your target project management software for industries. For a CRM, it could be team sizes. Targeting CRM for team size. For an API company, it could be programming languages. Targeting language, API library. But one of the most powerful and overlooked sources is the glossary. Think of all the technical terms, the jargon, and acronyms in your industry. Each one is a what is term. These are search queries waiting to be answered. Step 2 is architect the perfect template. This is the most important step. Your template should be a 10 out of 10 page. Even before you add the data, your template needs to be a comprehensive answer. Let's stick with the glossary example, and your template would have a clear definition, what is term, right at the top of the page. Then it should have context and relevance. A why it matters section connecting the term to the user's pain point. Actionable advice. Best practices for term to establish authority and provide immediate value. Next, you'll need targeted facts to target related questions and semantically linked topics. And finally, you'll need a strategic call to action. This is crucial. Your call to action shouldn't be buy now. It should be a logical next step. For a glossary page, it's ready to implement this. See how our products help. We use this exact structure for one of our clients. Their glossary page came a direct path for their products, with nearly 7 users per page going on to engage with core product features. Step 3, the technical build. There's 2 methods here. Here's how you actually build it at scale. Method A. For developers, use a static site like Next.js or Hugo. You define your template in code, point it at your CSV or database, and it generates thousands of HTML files instantly. This is the most powerful and scalable method. Method B. For marketers using no-code tools. In Webflow or Framer, you can use CMS collections. In WordPress, you can use advanced custom fields. You create the template once inside of your CMS. Then you import your dataset to populate the pages. The best path depends upon your team, but the outcome is the same. It's scalable and it's an automated page factory. Now, step 4, weave the internal linking net. This is the step that nearly everyone forgets. Don't just create an island of pages. You need to link these pages to your main site architecture. Link from your pillar pages to your programmatic pages. Then from your programmatic pages, link to where it makes sense. And also link your product pages to your core product and pricing pages too. This does two things. It passes Google's authority through your site, and it creates a seamless user journey from research to conversion. And on to step 5, track revenue, not just rankings. Vanity metrics will kill your programmatic SEO strategy. In Google Analytics 4, create a custom event or a segment of traffic to the URL of your programmatic section. Then track only the metrics that matter: signups, demos booked for this segment, influence or pipeline revenue, and also engagement rate. You want to be checking if they're bouncing or if they're engaged. Once you've built this out, if you're getting traffic but no conversions, this is an indication that the template is the problem. It's attracting the wrong intent. Or maybe it's not convincing enough. This data is your feedback loop. Now let's look at the single biggest mistake that causes these projects to fail: creating thin, duplicate content. If your content is just a little title swap and a paragraph of generic text, Google will ignore it, or worse, even penalize it. Your template must add unique value for every single data point. If your page is best CRM for architects, you must explain why your CRM is best for architects. Talk about their workflow, their compliance need, their common integrations. When you get this right, the payoff is transformative. You're not just ranking for keywords, you're owning entire subcategories of search. You become the default answer for your product category or for any use case. You surround your competitors and intercept buyers right at the point when they're defining their needs. So this is how you build a programmatic SEO template that will help scale your business. This blueprint is your starting point. So if you're looking at your own SaaS and you're thinking which data source to use or how to structure a perfect template, don't worry, we can help. Click the link in the description below and we can get a free strategy call booked to help scope and map out your own project. And if you found this valuable, the best thing you can do is smash a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Ciao.